State threatened protests over adjustment of arrears. On the foreign scene, 3 shot dead as gunmen attack Haiti hospital. Mental health is real. Seek help. End the stigma. My name is Ifeemi Andrew. The news continues in a moment. Approved 100,000 naira for civil servants, public servants, and pensioners in the state. The head of service, George Onwaike, made this known in a statement. Dr. Onwaike said the approval, which was given on Monday, is to enable the workers in different ministries, departments, and agencies, as well as the pensioners, both in the civil and public service, to have a fulfilled Christmas celebration. He said the Christmas bonus is part of Governor Fubara's Rivers First mantra, aimed at securing the well-being and happiness of Rivers people across the various sectors of the economy. This is the second time within the administration of Governor Fubara that civil servants in the state will be receiving a Christmas bonus of 100,000 naira, an amount which is above the new minimum wage and the first time that pensioners are included. Meanwhile, Governor Fubara in his Christmas message has urged the people of the state to embrace peace, unity, and love during the festive season and beyond. The governor in a statement assured the people of the state that the coming year would bring new opportunities and lasting fulfillment. In the meantime, the Onyeishi Agro of Ulakwa clan, Eze Godwin Ogu, on behalf of his Council of Chiefs and people of Ulakwa 1 and 2, Odagwa 1 and 2, and Akwa 1 and 2 communities in Echie local government area, has felicitated with Governor Siminalayi Fubara. In a statement, Eze Ogu, who is a second-class monarch in Rivers State, also applauded the governor and the chairman of Echie local government area, Uzodimma Nwafo, for the payment of 100,000 naira and 50,000 naira respectively to civil servants. While praying for the success of Governor Fubara and Dr. Nwafo in office, the monarch said the Christmas bonuses demonstrate their love for the people. He further commended the leaders for the delivery of developmental projects, particularly in Echie. Similarly, the Rivers State Caucus of the House of Representatives has extended warmest greetings to citizens, families, and communities across the state as they celebrate Christmas. In a joint statement signed by caucus leader Awaji Inombek Abiante, Boma Goodhead, Boniface Emerengwa, Alison Anderson Igbix, and Manuchim Umezurike, They highlighted the progress achieved in the state since Governor Siminalayi Fubara assumed office. The leaders said Rivers State has witnessed a transformation driven by collective commitment with tangible progress across all sectors, from infrastructure to education, healthcare, security, agriculture, and economic growth. The lawmakers also expressed gratitude for the support and partnership of the people of Rivers State. They wished Rivers people a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Meanwhile, as Christians around the world celebrate Christmas, a clergyman, Chinedu Chibu, has called on Nigerians to renew their hope, saying Christ's birth symbolizes hope for humanity. In an interview with correspondent Emeka Otuka, Mr. Chinedu reminded Christians to focus on the true essence of Christmas by reflecting on the teachings and values of Christ.
Significantly, the birth of Jesus Christ of Nazareth brought back hope and victory to mankind. God the Father gave us the Son as a gift for mankind to redeem us from death and to redeem us from the curse of the law. And so we're celebrating the birth of Jesus, our Messiah, that brought hope and life to us. That's the basic significance. So at this period, people should remember that not just in the celebration, but the reason behind the celebration. And that's the gift of Christ to humanity. Jesus signifies hope, it signifies love, and it signifies peace to mankind.
The clergyman encouraged Christians to show love and compassion by reaching out to the needy during this period of economic hardship.
For us to succeed as a nation, we must preach love, we must preach sacrifice, and we must begin from ourselves. We must lead by example, especially even our leaders. They must lead by example and show love to humanity. Extend love, give gifts to people. Share things that you have as one in Christ. And so, like Christmas should be a time for love, one another. We must share gifts. We must live together as one and love ourselves.
The chairman of Omuma Local Government Area, Promise Reginald, says he remains grateful to Governor Siminalayi Fubara for giving opportunity to those without godfathers to aspire to leadership positions. Mr. Reginald said this during a media chat yesterday. He also announced the provision of free buses to indigents wishing to travel this Yuletide.
It's the second phase of the Belefest program, where we'll be making available the sum of 50 million naira to give to those of them who cannot cater for themselves. From next tomorrow, we'll start disbursement. We'll make sure that we also make those of them who are going to be in charge of this money to ensure that this money goes direct. Before I also forget, we made provisions for free buses so that from the 23rd to 1st or 2nd of January, every Omuma son living in Port Harcourt, we have bus stations in various areas so that they can actually have free transportation from the various destinations back to Omuma.
Mr. Reginald also announced plans to begin local and foreign scholarship programs for Omuma students.
We intend to train not less than 20 Omuma sons and daughters by giving them free scholarship that will cater for their university education from year 1 to the final year. In January, we're giving out scholarship. And we also intend to give, for the very first time in the history of local government, we want to give overseas scholarship to Omuma indigents. At least 3 persons annually go overseas. We are in serious talk with a particular university in the UK that will 3 Omuma indigents every year. By next year, the first batch will leave.
The representative of Ikore State constituency in the Rivers State House of Assembly, Prince Lemchinyeche, has called on his constituents to remain committed to supporting the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike and the President Bola Tinubu's administration. Prince Nyeche made the call during the Renewed Hope Family Christmas Carol and distribution of the President Bola Tinubu and FCT Minister palliatives in Omagwa. He expressed appreciation to Dr. Wanasike for his leadership in the area.
We should thank our brother, Olosap Wanasike. Two of us looked at what the President and Commander-in-Chief, in conjunction with our leader, the operational leader, Chief Minister Nyesom Wike, has provided and said we will give in, because the only way to showcase to your father that the toolbox is to give in to the man's agenda. agenda. And that is why we are here today to key into the agenda of the president and our leader, Nyesom Wike. You should remain steadfast. The grace of God has not left Nyesom Wike. The grace of God has not left Samuel Wanosike. The grace of God has not left the Speaker of Rivers State House of Assembly.
Mr. Nyeche also promised to continue sponsoring bills that would benefit the people of Rivers State.
Let me thank the president for putting a round peg in a round hole by bringing our son, Nyesom Wike, our principal, our benefactor, who has set the pace as governor of Rivers State, then for other people to learn. We are proud to always associate ourselves with Nyesom Wike. We are not hiding it. We will continue to work with him. As your representative, let me bring a message from the 10th Rivers State House of Assembly. I want to wish you Merry Christmas and believing that God in His infinite mercy will also take us through this period to 2025 January.
Still to come, retirees in Rivers State threaten protest over adjustment of arrears. Stay tuned. Rivers State have renewed their call to Governor Siminalayi Fubara to adjust the arrears of retirees in the same way he approved increases for civil servants. In an interview with correspondent Emeka Otuka after their meeting, the pensioners expressed concern that many die without receiving their gratuity due to delays in payment.
Governor, please, we are really praying for you. Always, day and night, we pray for you. And please, help us and pay us as pensioners. We are suffering. All of us go to the same market.
We are making this request. One, please, there should be a consequential adjustment to retirees' pension. And the moment the retiree retires, at most 3 years, his gratuity should be paid to him. Let the person enjoy the money when he's alive, not when we labor finish and we die without seeing our gratuity.
Pensioners are from Rivers State. We are appealing to you, sir, to pay our money to us, our consequential adjustment and gratuity and pension arrears.
We are appealing to His Excellency to do the needful and please pay us the consequential adjustment.
Our dear governor, help us so that our own too will come up a bit, so that when we go to market, we will be eating the money small until another month.
The state chairman of the Nigerian Union of Pensioners, Collins Nwankwo, has warned that if no action is taken before January, pensioners will have no choice but to stage a protest at the government house to express their dissatisfaction. The chairman of Oyigbo local government area, Gift Okere, has flagged off the construction of the Oyigbo ultra-modern motor park, reconstruction of the Umuagbai Ndoki market, and remodeling of the Oyigbo council secretariat. Mr. Okere spoke during the flag-off held in Oyigbo.
And that we must give our people reasons to support. This is the time. For the past 8 years, nobody in Oyigbo government has had this opportunity before. This is the only time, as an Oyigbo people, under the leadership of our father and the governor of Rivers State, has given the people of Oyigbo government the reason and the opportunity to say, go back to your people. I'm the chairman of the local government. Have you seen this project before? Have you seen where local government chairman is flagging out 3, 4, 5 projects at the same time? No, it wouldn't have been possible.
The Rivers APP chairman, Sonny Wokekoro, also spoke.
Every money that is due the local government will be applied to projects that people could see, hands could feel, and the mouth will testify that yes, of truth, there is change in governance. And today we are witnessing one of such. And he's not just limiting himself to his hometown, he's also doing it in other parts of the local government. So as a party, I'm happy that one of our own is doing exactly what we promised the electorate.
Our correspondent reports that a Christmas carol was held at the council secretariat where the Oyigbo council chairman, Gift Okere, announced a donation of 20 bags of rice, 1 cow, and ₦1 million to each ward in the area. Also, during the event, the Rivers State Commissioner for Transport, Prince Collins Onwuankwo, praised Governor Siminalayi Fubara for prioritizing the welfare of the people. He urged Rivers people to continue to give support to the administration of the governor.
Has ever directed Oyigbo what to do. Oyigbo people, they have their style of election. Today, I know that the state is comfortable with Oyigbo people, and Oyigbo is comfortable with the state. And come 2027, all of you will join hands and support the governor of Rivers State. They said, Fubara will impeach tomorrow, he will impeach next tomorrow. Today, the language has changed. They say we are going to remove in 2027. So I began to think, how would a man who is hungry for 3 years will come to fight a man that has fed well? Can that what happen to 3 local government areas of Rivers State? Tonight, Fubara is on ground.
Mr. Onwuankwo also advised the Oyigbo Council Chairman Gift Okere to ensure inclusivity in governance as exemplified by Governor Fubara.
The governor of the state has found you worthy. Please carry everybody along. All these Royal Highnesses here, all these chiefs and youths facing you as their leader. Please don't take them for granted. Carry everybody along. That is the only way the governor of this state will know that you have done well. The person that comes to fight you, don't fight the person. If you join that fight, you are destroying your house. Don't join such a fight. The person is not fighting you to gain. He's fighting you to destroy your house. Beg the person, let's work together.
In other news, an organization, Liberation Movement for Good Governance, LIMOG, initiated by United Mission for Rural and Urban African Community Empowerment, have officially flagged off the African Green City Summit in Rivers State. National coordinator of the two organizations, Douglas Fabeke, said the summit proper will be held on February 7, 2025 in Port Harcourt with delegates from the United Nations as speakers. Mr. Barancel Bekan, Mr. Mubarak Mohammed and others. Dr. Fabeke assured that the program has the capability to reduce the rate of unemployment in various local government areas in Rivers State. He said delegates from other African countries have registered for the event, which has to do with exhibition and presentation of new products. Dr. Douglas Fabeke, after the flag off, announced the appointment of Dr. Ibipiri Tonaria from Degama Local Government Area as the state coordinator of Limog, and Mr. Albert Philip from Andoni Local Government Council as the chairman planning committee.
And now we'll bring you news from around the world.
At least 3 people have been killed when armed men in Haiti opened fire at journalists, police, and medical staff during a briefing to announce the reopening of the country's biggest public hospital.
This is the news on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
On the news this morning, you heard that Governor Siminalayi Fubara has approved a 100,000 Naira Christmas bonus for Rivers workers and pensioners. Christians are celebrating Christmas today. Retirees in Rivers State have threatened to protest over adjustment of arrears. On the foreign scene, 3 people have been shot dead after gunmen attacked Haiti hospital. The news was edited by Martha Okere. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp message to 0808-721-7215. My name is Ifeyemi Andrew. Thank you for your time. Good morning.